everybody, my name is Emma and welcome to Nerdy Wednesday! So last week I went on vacation down to see my grandparents, and on the way down we visited the world's largest candy store in Jordan, Minnesota. They have a lot of stuff. I hesitate to call it the world's largest candy store because it also has half of it's dedicated to sodas and baked goods and bacon and popcorn and pasta and stuff like that, but it does have a lot of candy. It even has a section for international candies, specifically from Western Europe. So last time I was there, I saw the Maltesers and was like, oh my god, this is what Dennis on Fire loves. And this time when I was down there, I found a Lion Bar, which Amazing Phil talked about back in 2012, I think. If I can find the video, I'll put it in the link below. It was a really good video. But in that video, he wanted to show us this, but he only showed us the empty wrapper because he got a little carried away and ate it before he could film. So I have an actual Lion Bar, and I am going to open it and eat it now. I've been waiting a week on this, guys. Here we go, we got a Lion Bar. European chocolate is far superior to ours. It's got like little crispies and caramel, and it's really good. Okay, rest for later. But I bought this candy bar because Amazing Phil talked about it, and so I started thinking of things that I did simply because of a YouTuber. And I hesitate to say that they made me do it, but they were just like so good at advertising or doing what they do that it made me do it. So these are 7 things that I started doing because of YouTubers, also known as 7 things that YouTubers made me do. So the first part was getting this Lion Bar, obviously, and I do not regret that at all. That is tasty and amazing. And then you guys already know, on a sheer panic, I'm going to call that, got tickets to see Dan and Phil on tour in Des Moines because Ticketmaster said, nope, we have no more in Minneapolis, so I drove 3.5, 4 hours to Des Moines. Little excessive, but the other options were New York or Chicago, so better than what it could have been. Another thing that you guys know is Matt Pat talked about it on Film Theory. He did a theory on Full Metal Alchemist and then had it sponsored by Crunchyroll, so I got a 30-day free trial of Crunchyroll. I'm still on episode 82 of Hunter x Hunter, but you know, this close to purchasing a full subscription. Another thing that you might not know, Audible.com often sponsors YouTubers like Tyler Oakley and Matt Pat, and also Ellen DeGeneres talked about it a lot. So I started using Audible in 11th and 12th grade because I had a lot of books to read and procrastinated to the last minute. So I used Audible and listened to the books while I did other things like drive to school or eat. But then it wasn't the best idea because I would just lie in my bed listening to it and like have the book open and like try to read it, and I'd fall asleep and wake up and it was like, I'm like 2 chapters further than I was, and I was like, oops. Another thing that I did because of a YouTuber, specifically Amazing Phil, is start wearing mismatched socks. I would not wear mismatched socks until like I was 14. But then I got like these, you know, the regular ankle socks and stuff like that. I used to just have like regular Hanes screws and stuff. So I've got Batman and S'mores that are in love. It's like Batman and Bruce Wayne. I'm pretty sure this is what Bruce Wayne thinks about in his spare time. Apologize for my voice, something's going wrong. Another thing that's kind of obvious is I started YouTube because of other YouTubers. I saw Charlie Is So Cool Like, I saw Dan Is On Fire, Amazing Phil, Tyler Oakley, Jenna Marbles, and all of those people, and started making YouTube. I actually started YouTube back when I was in 9th, 10th grade. That's another completely different channel. If you guys would like me to, I'll do a react to some of my old videos. They're so cringeworthy. Oh my god, were they terrible. I had almost 0 editing idea of what to do, and I was working on like Windows 10 plus Life, whatever the old Windows Movie Maker thing was, and They were terrible, and I was in that, like, I'm so random sort of phase, which I only got out of in 9th grade, and then I just tried to push it into 10th grade. It was like, this is what people do on the internet, so I'll do it, and it was terrible. But yeah, if you guys would like, I will record a reaction of those, because I don't remember any of it. Block that out of my mind. And finally, the last thing that I started doing because of YouTube is what I'm doing now. I'm going to college for music. It's something that I've been passionate about. The thing was, back in like 10th and 11th grade, I was really starting to having to think about the future and stuff and what I wanted to do for college, if I wanted to go to college, and it just seemed like I had to get into money right away and do something that people expected me to do. But then I saw Danish on Fire's The Meaning of Life video, and it just kind of opened my eyes that I can do whatever I want to do. So I'm doing YouTube. I'm going to college for music. I'm just kind of riding this boat and seeing where it takes me, and if it doesn't work out, okay, I can do something else. But I just want to do what I care about right now and see how that works. Hopefully it'll work out. If not, there's always dermatology, which, yes, that is my plan too. Music, dermatology. Apples and oranges here. And I mean, there are a lot of other things that YouTubers have just like inspired me to do. I've been really obsessed with the Five Nights at Freddy's musical that stars Markiplier, AJ, Nate Wants to Battle, and currently now MatPat. And so then I started checking out Nate Wants to Battle's channel, and just this afternoon while I was waiting in between classes, I started writing lyrics down for a Five Nights at Freddy's song. And I have no idea if it will get to the second stage of actually writing stuff down, notating all of the notes and chords and stuff, partially because I have no idea how to write a rock song. But that's what I'm going to school for. But if that ever does happen, I will definitely put it up here, and we'll just see what happens. But YouTubers have really been a big part of my life and my inspiration. You can see a lot of things that I do that are kind of like based on what they do. I did What Your Socks Mean, which was definitely based off of Jenna Marbles. I mean, if you didn't catch that, you're crazy. I sometimes do some gaming videos, which is mostly inspired by Markiplier and stuff that he's doing. I mean, even little things, like the little two-finger thing, besides that just being something I do. Dan used to do that, Tom Scott does that, stuff like that. And even my ending, that's a common thing to like put your hand up so that way you can stop the video, but the sound, I'm pretty sure I picked that up from Smike. I mean, I have no idea, but I probably did. I do a lot of things subconsciously. YouTube has just been a big community that has just affected me in so many different ways, and I can kind of see it when I look back through my videos and be like, oh yeah, I definitely got that from insert YouTuber. Oh my god, I definitely saw Jack and Dean do that. You know, those sort of things. So I'm really grateful to be part of this YouTube community and see all of these amazing people who I would love to meet someday. Again, like my music career, let's see how that goes. So I guess this is like really in touch with me more than I thought it would be. This has been Nerdy Wednesday, and I will see you guys next time. See, I just did it again.